Hello and welcome back to Let's Plays. I'm Magicaless, and it's a trap! This way, Princess Eirika. Prince Ephraim is being kept in a cell back here. Very well, let's go. Sir Orson, how long ago were you taken prisoner? Some 2 weeks past. Prince Ephraim and I were forced to surrender. We've been held captive here in this dungeon since that black day. Did you gain any news from your captors during that time? Unfortunately, no, not a word. Our daily meal was brought to us by servants from the neighbouring village. They were instructed not to speak to us, and we heard nothing of the war. Tell me, Seth, how fares Renee? Renee has fallen. King Fado, the king, is dead. Dead. My king. My apologies, Princess Eirika. I have served you poorly. You're not to blame, Sir Orson. We must look to the future, not find fault in the past. The Grado army pursues me in hope of acquiring my bracelet. My brother wears this bracelet's twin, and he is in danger too. Bracelet? Ah, I remember. Prince Ephraim still wears the bracelet, and Grado is after them. If that's the case, Princess, perhaps you should entrust the bracelets to someone else. Perhaps, but give them to me or to Seth. Let someone you trust guard them. If the Empire desires your bracelet, you are in danger as long as you hold it. For your own safety, Your Highness, please, what say you? We must not allow the sacred stone of Renee to be taken. Everything you say is true and sensible, yet... Sir Orson, I'm sorry for this, but please give me your weapons. Seth? What are you talking about, Seth? Can't you see I'm unarmed? Do you think they allow prisoners weapons? What kind of injury have you taken that you suggest such foolishness? If I am mistaken, then I will give you all due apologies. However, there are questions I have that I cannot answer. Too many questions. Why did no enemy reinforcements come from the castle during our battle outside? It happened in Fire Emblem 5. Why would you escape your cell and leave Princess Ephraim and yet leave Prince Ephraim in chains? How do you know the tie between the bracelets and the sacred stone? Seth, there is some misunderstanding here. And why do you conceal a blade within your doublet? What? Very well. You haven't changed a bit, Seth. If only Eirika had been alone. You, however, simply will not be deceived. Orson, what is the... Orson, why did you betray Renee? My fondest wish will be granted. To spend the rest of my days in the embrace of my loving wife once more. What are you saying? That's enough. You've done well, Orson. I'll take over for now. You may return to your beloved wife. Who are you? We've never met. I am Tirado, loyal and talented aide to Volta, general of the Grado army. I just have to imagine him doing the this little move in a lot of movies series where you rub or scratch your collar. You're that monster's. And you are General Seth of Renee, yes. I thought to catch a little bird in my net, and it seems instead I've snared a hawk. Where is my brother? Ah yes, your brother. He's not here. The coward fled Lord Valter's pursuit. Somehow he escaped the castle. And escaping under these conditions. Such stubbornness is quite annoying. It was my cunning that led us to turn this unfortunate blunder to our advantage. I spread the rumors myself. I led the villagers to believe he was our prisoner. What better trap with which to catch his sweet, devoted sister?
My brother escaped?
Yes, but your no doubt emotional reunion will have to wait until the afterlife. Let's end this, shall we? First, to destroy the bridge and cut off your only avenue of escape. All soldiers to arm! Kill the princess! Take her bracelet!
Princess Eirika, we have to get away from this place. But how? The bridge is gone!
Blast!
Oh, brother, I'm so sorry,
We'll never know. Oh, and we get one less unit from this. For this. Honestly, I don't really have a use for Joshua here. If I have Seth, and vice versa. Calm is probably going to be very useful. I want units that can use ranged weapons. I want to see as well. Knights and Cavaliers. I do want to use that on France. So we'll trade. No. We'll trade, I said. Vanessa, trade this with France. I don't think we're going to use it right now. Actually, what are his stats? I'm going to try and play like okay. No, actually that's it doesn't seem like the right time to do this. I would like him to gain at least 2 more points of strength, and yeah, we're going to wait a bit for France to level up. I also want to see how do we don't have any more supports anyway. I want to see. I guess we'll have to use the supply from a character. Okay, so we have secret book to increase skill. Dragon shield defense, magic wielders and troubadours. Huh. Okay, so this one is for loot. And the rest is completely unrelated. Okay, let's for once have a look at our characters' stats and what we want them to improve in. And actually, I need to look at the supply again. The dragon shield increases defense. That's what I would have guessed, but I wanted to make sure. So who needs defense? Vanessa could benefit from it. Whoops. Naomi could benefit from some skill. Garcia is not going to be a really strong focus of my team. Oh, Colm could use some skill and some strength, but Colm is not really a combat unit. Right now, I'm really focusing more on Franz, he's going to surpass Seth once I make him a knight, I think. It may be worth giving him the giving him the defense. Because honestly, everyone else is supposed to be... It's a toss-up between Vanessa and Franz. I don't know which of them I want to have more strength. But she's almost maxed out her speed. Somehow, apparently. I'm realizing that the bars behind those are probably supposed to be the growth. Not sure how they work though. No, that can't be because they seem to have exactly the same length. So not sure. Oh, maybe actually. Okay, that's not the time to try and understand what I don't about this game. We're going to increase France's defense because we can. And actually, we're going to trade his to give his vulnerary back to the supply. He's going to take the Dragon Shield. He's going to use the Dragon Shield. And then he's going to take the vulnerary with three things. Okay, it may be worth giving the new javelin to Vanessa. I really have not to neglect Eirika when it comes to leveling up. Actually, we may want to give her a weapon. No, take... yeah, take the steel sword, why not? You can use it, you can use it. Everyone else seems to have a decent supply of everything. Whom do I want to have elixirs? Maybe Loot. She doesn't carry a lot of stuff. She will lose her fire. Literally, not metaphorically. Metaphorically. Okay. So we are fine with our units. Actually, no. I think we're going to swap Seth for Joshua, just to increase challenge. I hope I don't regret my decision later. What? Information, please. Okay, so... oh, this is going to be a very lengthy level. Okay, well, I suppose we need to deal with the archer as soon as we can. I want to have some ranged options. Actually, this isn't too bad. I think we're going to go with this. And fight. Okay, at least this guy dies. Franz, can you kill this one? You can. Okay, so let's do this. please gain some strength so that I can be ready to level you up. Okay, actually this guy dies, so... We probably don't need... Yeah, we don't really need the extra protection from the pillars. I want to use loot to get rid of this guy. Okay, so that seems like a good idea, but can you... You can reach him, but considering you're facing a mage and an axeman, that's basically... You're basically dead. Magic, please. Magic, health, and resistance. Perfect. It's pretty much everything I wanted. You can't really reach farther than this. Oh, interesting. We have this... Okay, no. We have up until this area to work with. I want Naomi to be as close as she can. Eirika can stay here because it's she might as well be she has a rapier, so she could deal with the armor knight. Well, she won't have the opportunity to. Okay, so... Door key. No damage. Could something really be called a trap if you've managed to trap yourself with Eirika's overpowered army? Eirika! Prince Ephraim, I hear sounds from the east corridor. Sounds like fighting. That's not the voice I gave Kyle. Do you think it could be General Seth and Princess Eirika? We have two goals here, men. Save Eirika and vanquish the enemy. Kyle, Ford, are you ready? Yes, Your Highness. As always. Lord Ephraim, we should join forces with Princess Eirika first. We should be able to reach them by way of the eastern corridor. Come now, Kyle. That seems like a lot of trouble when we could just crush Grado between us. A lot of trouble? Ford, you are as insolent as you are careless. If anything were to happen to Princess Eirika, we, Knight of Renee, would... Fine, fine, I see where you stand. Calm down before you boil over. Prince Ephraim will decide. How shall we proceed, Your Highness? We await your command, Prince Ephraim. Both of you, follow me. And that's actually up to us, and I say, we'll see. I don't really have a plan. The thing is, Ephraim, just like Eirika actually, they don't have horses, but Ephraim in particular is surrounded by mounted units. So basically, our only way to make substantial progress is to move him as far as we can. I also don't like wasting those weapons on those guys, those enemies. Ford, you're still a cavalier actually. And you have less interesting stats than France at this point. We can rescue Ford. Are you carrying his horse along with you? Okay, so actually this is a bit of a reversal compared to what the game wants us to understand. We actually are going to have to save them from the enemies right next to them. Nami. Okay, she got health at least. Anyway, the goal was to help them, so Are you? You're probably our best bet, Franz, so I'm going to place you here. What's up ahead? I don't really feel like dealing with so many armor knights. Calm, Eirika, Natasha. Well, actually, Lurch, you can probably deal with this guy while we wait. And you're going to trade your key. Natasha will need healing quickly, I suppose, so we'll have you here. Just in case, I'm going to send Vanessa here because she has ranged options. We're going to split things like this. Don't really need a lot of people to... Ford is maybe going to die. Actually, that's a good thing that this guy attacked him. Yeah, okay, so no, he's safe for now. Sort of. Not sort of, actually, he's safe. But I really didn't anticipate he would take so much damage. And this guy dies, nice. Okay, so Garcia, you didn't take any damage and you're fully able to tank, so we're going to leave you here. Loot, we're going to place you behind him. Okay, we desperately need to save Ford. So let's see what we can do. And 1 second, please. Sorry for this. I'm back, and let's see. I don't actually remember what I was going to attempt to do. We still must protect Ford. It's been a little while since the first part of this episode. It's been a few hours. Well, I suppose there's no harm in attacking this archer and just telling... Oh, you have 2 elixirs. You know what? Why not? We'll put you as close as we can to Franz so that you can talk.
Brother! Ah, Franz, how have you been? I should ask you. We'd heard you were captured by Grado's men. I was worried. Worried? I ride with Prince Ephraim, little brother. Death will have a tough time catching anyone who rides with our prince. But it's not like we've avoided trouble altogether, that's for sure. I got wounded and had to use an elixir. Say, have you grown taller on me? I have. I've also finished my training. I'm now Sword Knight of Renee. You just watch. I'm going to be on par with General Seth one day. You want to be like the General, eh? What about me? Oh, I still want to be like you, brother. I mean, you haven't outgrown him in every single area. You have less luck. And less resistance, apparently. No, you have more resistance. Constitution 9. 9-7 move. Yeah, those would be similar considering they're both the same class. But yeah, Franz, you're a little bit better than Ford now, actually. He's actually one level lower than you, so he has still room for growth. But I will play favorites. Okay, maybe these guys won't actually move. No, this isn't this turn. I need not to make wrong assumptions. Well, let's move everyone to us this point. We'll join up with Ephraim, team up, and deal with everyone that's around. And Vanessa, you stay here. If we need you to intervene, you might as well be here. Oh, this guy didn't move. Strange, because he is absolutely in range of... maybe his turn technically was before this guy's. And you can't actually reach the other two. So Franz, obliterate this guy. With the lance. I think lances beat swords, so... Luck and speed. Would have liked a little more strength, but okay, if I move Naomi here, we can have the brother and sister reunite. Hey. Eirika, are you well? Brother? Is it really... You're alive! You're alive!
Well, of course I am. After we escaped Renville, I thought I'd strike a blow against the Emperor himself. When I heard that you've been waylaid by the enemy, however, I turned back to find you. Looks like my timing was impeccable.
I'm so sorry. The irony is that I was trying to rescue you.
All I did was interfere with your plans. What are you talking about? You came to help me, didn't you? Your efforts alone are enough to inspire me. Come on, Eirika, the enemy awaits.
Alright.
I like them. I like their supportive relationship to one another. Maybe it's time to stop feeding Franz and... to be honest, I don't really particularly care about the other Cavaliers. And I would like Ford to build up his bond. I don't know, should I? Well, this shouldn't have too many dire consequences if Kyle fights this guy. He takes... How much health do you have? Yeah, you have a lot. That should be fine. I would like to place him on that pillar, but not gonna be an option, I think. So he'll have to take the brunt of this attack. Calm here. We're going to attack this one just so we're sure we don't have to face too many enemies. If this one had attacked, Garcia would have taken more damage, and he would have killed this guy, so another one could have stepped in. So now we're making sure only one of them can do damage and be damaged by Garcia. Everyone else is going to stay here, I think. And since we have ample supplies of vulneraries and elixirs, we'll just have Natasha help them. We'll let the other ones come to us. Perfect. Oh, nice, actually. And a very good level at that, so I'm really happy with this. Oh, and actually, that's pretty nice. Well, okay, we want to have some strong units down there to deal with those guys. Okay, right now one of them can okay, we'll have Ford move here and destroy this guy. No, we won't, because he has weapons I want to keep. France, can you do more damage to this guy? Okay, he has very low hit chances, so we'll try this. And hopefully it doesn't backfire. Perfect. Okay, and now, ooh, okay, so we want Kyle to not be here, actually. Okay, who is in range? Well, they both cover the same amount of ground, so we'll have this and this. I want the range one to attack.
Okay, I was just making sure this one wasn't a troubadour. That, but no, that's silly. The the red tiles would be green instead. So, and you can get rid of this guy. Same strategy. As long as Garcia can survive, we'll use him to thin out this group of enemies. Kyle, I would like you to heal, but not with an elixir. Yeah, that's enough. And we'll place you here. See if... Yeah, that's not enough to be in range of the other guy. We'll bring almost everyone here. And I hope I won't regret sending Natasha here. You folks can wait at this point. Amazing. Garcia is going to just single-handedly deal with this whole squad of armor knights. Maybe I should have equipped the steel bow for more damage. But this should be good enough. Huh. Never mind then. Those guys are quite tough, so... Well, we can afford to take a little damage, I guess. I want to feed this skill to Naomi, because why not? It's not the most sound logic, but Ford won't take too much damage anyway. And no, I completely forgot he doubled. Well, let's not put let's not put Naomi in harm's way just yet, but... Okay... 6 damage on this guy. Ephraim, actually, you could do decent damage, couldn't you? Yeah, but that would also be very risky because he has to survive. Yeah, I think Joshua can handle one of these guys. That's 14 guaranteed health lost for this guy. And then just not enough to deal with both of them, so... Well, the critical chance is... Yeah, I think we won't have any choice but to use... to go for a crit. And we've obtained it immediately. Perfect. I appreciate when we're not wasting the killing edge. And might as well use the steel bow. Because this guy can't kill either of them and doesn't have any ranged abilities, so we'll place you here for the sake of support. You, sir, are going to fight Kyle. Oops. I'm gonna move everyone here. You, sir, are going to be destroyed by Garcia. And that leaves us with none of them in range, actually. And they perfectly overlap, which is not something I anticipated. I want units to flank to avoid them being overwhelmed by these guys. So let's for now just move these two forward. Still a lot of them. Who hasn't moved? Oh, Natasha. Perfect. You heal Garcia. He goes back to being a punching bag for... punching ball? I don't know. Nice, actually. Good level up for Natasha there. And the enemy misses on a 71%. And this guy decided he wanted a taste of the killing edge, so marvelous. And apparently there are no more reinforcements, so the strategy is going well. With any luck. Yeah, not really what I was expecting. Okay, so France, I guess you're up. We'll move you two forward because you absolutely need to be as close as you can to. And you need to traverse the map as far as you can. Oh, and we don't... Okay, we're going to have a little trade with Naomi. And use Vulnerary. Because at this point Garcia is pretty much our... or defense. Yeah, I can't actually protect any of them, so what we're going to do is place them here. That was the wrong move. I don't suppose... Loot has less health, so we won't have her in harm's way. Just to be sure, we'll move Natasha. Well, she's in range of everyone, so actually that's not really a strategic choice. Not a meaningful one anyway. They're both going to target Vanessa, and they're both going to hit. That's the most annoying part. Oh, maybe not. Except this one hit a 35% chance. I guess my luck has to run out Sometime. Quoth the Joshua. Let's use loot to get rid of these fools. How does it feel to boil alive in your armor? And get us a decent level. Can you unlock that? No, we don't have the key. I suppose we'll have the key when we beat the last guy. You kill. I'm not super interested in that. So let's have... No, let's have you kill this one. I would like to give the kill to Vanessa, but honestly at this point I think she's our most advanced unit. I don't know, but Garza just having health and strength is kind of funny to me. That's like straight to the point. Okay. Oh, weapon level increased. Does this mean we'll get to... Oh, and now my only unit who can move is the only one I don't want to have in range of the archer. Well... It's not going to be much of a pincer attack. We have a very low chance to crit. We don't have anyone in range. We're going to just wait with Franz. And bring everyone as close as we can. Whoops. Okay, so Eirika, you can stay here. Ford, you can stay here. Kyle, you can stay here. Wait, who hasn't moved? Vanessa, of course. Well, I guess I'm not going to place her in harm's way, but we can have her wait here. It's a shame front doesn't double. But that's going to be our way forward. On the brink of leveling up again. And you have... You're going towards level 20. 12. I can't math. I would like someone with a ranged option to move forward, so... Okay, we're going to try and be strategic. Everyone can move right up to here, but the next spot is reserved for Naomi. So that was the top of the pillar, I think. Yeah. And that was Ford. She can move up to the blaze of. Gonna have you two as close as we can. Perfect. Loot. We're going to heal you first. Just for the sake of safety. And then we'll have you lure out this. Oh no! I had miscalculated that. Well. I suppose technically we could just have... I think we're going to do that. We're going to rescue... Oh. Am I doing something absolutely stupid? She's full life. She's full life, so she didn't risk anything, but I was pretty sure, yeah. This guy is not in range. Drop loot here, please. And we could have Vanessa block reinforcements here. I kind of want to see. Let's see. The damage range extended up to here, so it makes sense that she's out of range about here. I want to place her here and see. None of them are in range. Yeah, that's a dead spot. Okay, we'll have Natasha heal Garcia. And then take the brunt of the sniper's attack. What I want is to bring the sniper closer. It doesn't have to be... I want them to be in range. And you know, just in case they want to attack too close, might as well use this. Okay, so... Marvelous. Eirika, you move here. And Naomi, you move here. That's the only thing we're going to change, I think. That pillar is a blessing. I think we're good to go. Oh. Bold of you to assume you would be able to hit. Yeah, same. Now you're just in range of my ultimate weapons. Well, Vanessa kills instantly, but she doesn't really have any incentive to. I'm going to place her here. Obliterate this thief. Yeah, he can't do any damage to her anyway. Especially if he can't hit. Will she get something from this? How is this worth so much XP? Okay, so loot doubles and kills this guy. Oops. Garcia doubles and has a slim chance not to kill this guy. We'll just send loot. Oh! I think that's our first wasted crit. That's so weird. Yeah, of course we now want Naomi to lure this guy forward. She'll be in range of the sniper, which is a bit of a bummer. But these guys don't deal a lot of damage, so... we are going to see... Can we... We absolutely can have Corm right next to her, so... Why not build up that bond a little more? And we didn't take any damage, so I figure this one is still going to try and attack Eirika. Probably to no avail. But even if she gets damaged, it's not going to be too much of a problem. And we can lure this guy with Garcia, so might as well. And I think at this point we're ready to move on. Garcia has rotten luck. I think that's the second time he gets hit by a sub 50 hit chance. And absolutely perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, and a critical! Nay-me! You're the best. Please don't die from the sniper. It's okay, the sniper doesn't kill you anyway. And now we've lured him forward so that Eirika can do absolutely no damage whatsoever to them. Or Ford kills him instantly. So does Franz. Okay, not with every weapon. I think we're going to do this. I want to feed that one to someone who deserves a little more recognition. And Franz leveled up again. Bit of a bummer, because that wasn't great. Naomi, you have very good hit chances. Or even better ones, so we'll go with those. Strength. I'll take it. Eirika, actually you would be a great choice to tackle this one. If you're equipped with the rapier. We'll move everyone forward. I suppose we can afford to get attacked by one or two of these guys. Sorry, had to edit out a cough again. You get obliterated by loot, and you can't do any damage to her, so might as well. How's it actually, and you don't even hit? How is it that loot is already ignoring damage from units like this guy? Oh, she's already level 10. And almost level... and only one of them can attack
Garcia from here, so we'll stick with this. Or I guess we'll staff with this. That was lame and I love it. Okay, so at this point we're going to have to breach this wall. And I kinda want to have this sorcerer in range of Vanessa, but only Vanessa, so she's going to move forward one tile, I suppose. And she crits. And he doesn't kill, which is exactly what we needed. Marvelous. That's everything. Everything is going according to plan. We'll stick with this for now because I want. Okay. Ironically, this wasn't. This was a bit unlucky from him. Can we place Vanessa in a position? Nope, we can't do what I would like to do. I think this one is going to target Garcia. I'm actually curious which level Garcia is. He's level 9, which is higher than I thought, but okay, no chance he would. Oh, that was a little bit silly. I could have protected Natasha from this guy. Actually, we may have to. We may have to, and we may even have an opportunity to. This guy can't reach here. Great. Javelins away. Okay, so now the next order of business is tearing down that wall, which is going to take a heck of a long time. We're not wasting an iron blade on this. But I also don't want to waste. Yeah, every weapon is going to be wasted on this. Even javelins. Well, we'll buy France a new lance after this. There aren't too many enemies left anyway. Oh, and we've put him in range of the... Well, he has enough defense anyway. It's not going to be an issue. Eirika, you don't... You have vulnerary. We may want you to use it, actually. I think this is out of range. Yeah, this is. Vulnerary, just to be sure.
Also because we are going to buy some new ones. No, that spot has to be free for Colm to reach. Okay. Pure water, actually. Well, Naomi, you're trading vulneraries with royalty now. Because everyone wants you to survive. Because you're the only archer we have. We'll get a second one at some point, but I don't like him nearly as much. Actually, this is the case for just about every single unit type. I tend to favor the folks we meet at the beginning of the game. Well, Iron Lance this one so that they die. And the threat is stopped. And the game is telling us that we won. Basically. Tirado, I think you're the guy who completely ignores damage. There's one such unit and I really dislike this. Because we have to be prepared for wasting turns for no good reason, and we can't heal anyone with Natasha, so let's skip breaching that wall while we reap the reward. Oh no, we don't. we need to have Corm open these for us. Well, I don't remember in which game that happens, but there's a really funny thing that happens when you don't have you've reached the point where there's only the boss left, and reinforcements come in, and the music goes from this cheerful fanfare to an Elysian Whip. That's for Vanessa. Really can't wait. Actually, since we can't wait, we'll make things faster. Also, well, Corm has already moved, so we'll move everyone towards the final goal. And it may be a good idea. Tirado has a lance that he can use at a distance, I think. Yeah, he's a general, I think. Yeah, he's a general. So he gets to use that. So Natasha, are you safe? He won't move from the throne. And he can only hit 2 tiles away from... So yeah, Natasha can absolutely heal. Yeah, let's do it. It's a bit of a waste, but I've made no secret that I want Natasha to level up. And it's painstakingly slow. Painfully slow. it takes a painstaking amount of effort, I guess. I don't know how to use painstaking. Okay, Garcia, you don't die, but just barely. Loot, you don't die, but that's not worth risking. Although that would be funny just to annoy him. We're not going to do that. We have chests to loot before we move on. We got a silver sword, which no one can use. Well, let's move all our units forward. I still want, while we're doing this, I still want Corm to keep moving forward. To reach that chest and loot it before we're done with this part of the level. Done with this level. I don't know why I'm speaking of parts. I guess technically these two chapters are connected. Franz, you have the highest health count, but we need to heal you first. You have the highest health pool, rather. No, Garcia does. But I want to see if Franz has better defenses and can avoid... He does. He does. No double, no crit. Also, no result. It's kind of weird, actually. Okay, we'll place Eirika and her brother here. We'll heal Franz. It's going to be a team effort, I think. A bit of a waste, but I prefer that he's fully prepared. Because proportionally, it's more interesting to have Franz help against this guy. Ford, how much damage do you take? More! So, Ford, we're going to keep you here in case we absolutely need more damage. But I think, aside from that, we're pretty much good to go. We're going to waste a few turns to achieve this. But I don't really have any way around this. Maybe I can... yeah, I guess I can do this, at least. I don't know why the monkey sometimes keeps talking while I'm not. It's I guess it's picking up sounds from the mic. I've placed it a little closer than I usually do because I wasn't really happy with audio capture. But I think I've made things worse. Increases HP by a max of 7 points. We're going to send the silver sword because we can't use it. But that's loot I really didn't want to miss. So really good thing we brought Colm along for the ride. And now I guess it's time to start getting started. I'm having a look at which units can withstand the might of Tirado. we'll go with Kyle and Franz for now. Ford will be our backup. Also, Naomi, can you do anything? You can't do anything. That's a shame. We'll keep you here. And actually, no, we don't need to waste the vulnerary on you. Eirika, can you do something? Huh. Okay, Eirika is a really good finisher for this guy. Okay, not really good, but she's a good finisher. It's a risk. She could die, and we can't have that. And Ephraim is probably the one you want to use, but he doesn't have the health. I think we're going to give Eirika some additional health because we need to improve her survivability. And in this case, I don't want her to risk dying in one hit. If we need her to beat Tirado. And this would be a more worthwhile investment on Ephraim. Except... well, he already has enough help to withstand the full might of Tirado. But we're not going to use him as such. Because... and also, I don't want to... I don't want him to use the... to use the angelic robe. Because we're not going to actually continue the story with Ephraim as our main character. Okay, so now just have to figure out who's... well, this is going to be Franz, actually. No, this isn't going to be Franz because he actually doesn't do any damage to this guy. Also, the pillar gives us some more protection. We'll make use of that. Okay, 2 health is not enough to warrant doing anything. Loot can do some damage, but really not enough. Yeah, we're going to have to use... okay, the maximum amount of damage we can do with the Killer Lance is 6. That's... and the hit chance is basically 50%, so... really not worth using at all. Yeah, I think we're going to see if we can't give Eirika an Armor Knight. I think I'm pretty decided that we're going to give her the killing blow. And I know I'm taking my sweet time, I'm taking ages with this, but we really need to make this work. We'll send the Slim Sword, and we'll take the Armor Slayer. Who needs healing? Okay, Franz, you're good to go. Naomi, we've established you're not going to attack. We're going to heal Vanessa. I don't think she can deal any damage, but we could place her in harm's way to retrieve units. Amazing level. Natasha, you're the best. Actually, Corm, what's your survivability? None. None. Basically, he dies. Yeah, there's absolutely no way to deal with this guy without an Armor Slayer. So we're just going to send Eirika and heal her. She only deals 9 damage. That's going to take ages. Yeah, we're not going to use the Armor Slayer actually. Unless... no, it has worse hit chances, so... So, Rapier it is. A starter weapon, so... I don't think he can crit. I really hope he doesn't, because I'm going to feel very stupid if that happens. But now we're going to heal Natasha and maybe put her out of harm... to heal Eirika with Natasha, and then put Natasha out of harm's way with Vanessa. Is the plan I'm going for.
My men were unable to finish the job, were they? It falls on me to show you my own special brand of power.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Oh, and she misses. But... we have a mend. Oh, actually, we have a man, but that's probably not the best idea to use it now. Who has elixirs? Franz. Give her an elixir. And she can keep the vulnerary. Your turn. Actually, not your turn. Can we... Loot, how's your health? Do you die from being hit by this guy? You do. You do. Vanessa, you probably don't. I'm going to say this. We're going to rescue Eirika and drop her here. Because I want to see... I want him to attack with the... the ranged attack. And I think Garcia is the only one who can survive that. Only 12 damage. And that's a javelin. Okay, so... how much damage do you take at a distance? You don't die from it! That's perfect. So we'll place Eirika here. We won't have her attack you just yet. We'll move Loot closer, and that's going to be our strategy. He heals in full, but hopefully... It would be so great if she could crit. Hey, Def and Strength. And weapon level. Nice. Okay, so now we have you use another elixir. The first one was a bit of a waste. We could have used the vulnerary and sent I also want to see if he targets Loot or Eirika. Oh, great. So much level ups in this. Well, skill and HP and luck. Not too bad. We'll go with this. We'll see what it results in. Will you target Eirika or will you target... You target Eirika. And you do less damage because she leveled up. Okay, nice. So let's waste another elixir. And have Loot dwindle some more of your health. Essentially, she's... As long as she hits once, I think, she's negating his healing. So, next level... next encounter, he probably dies to Eirika. And if he doesn't... Yeah, basically that's what she does. And she hits twice.
Very impressive. However, I expect you'll wish you'd died here on my steel. Lord Walter is not nearly as merciful as I.
More defense. I'll take it. And I'll take this as well. Brother! I worried you, didn't I, Eirika? And you as well, General.
Not at all. We're happy you're safe.
But tell me, Prince, do you know of Orson's treachery against you and all of Renee?
Yes,
though I learned of it all too late, after we'd been trapped at Renville. I still find it difficult to believe that after all his years of service to Renee, I am morally responsible for his plight. Ephraim. Ephraim? What is it, Mer? Something's coming. It's drawing near. Dark, big, and great in number. I understand. It looks like we should get out of here. Brother, this girl... Her hair is indigo. Where did... that's a long story. For now we must move. Suffice to say, Emperor Vigard has enlisted some otherworldly powers. We must warn everyone of the danger. And that will have to wait until next time, because we're already way over the 1 hour mark. I hope you've enjoyed this rather lengthy episode. I'll see you in the next one, when... We'll see what we do in that village. I don't remember. This looks like Seraphew, but maybe it isn't. We'll see. See you in the next one. Bye!